guys, Dan back again with another video, and today we're back with episode 4 of Firefly. It's been forever since I saw episode 3. I kind of, watched the first 3 episodes pretty close to each other, and then after that I really have not, watched an episode in a long time. It's been at least 3 weeks, to be honest, since I watched episode 3. It's been forever. But yeah, the orders of the episodes have been kind of frustrating. It's been difficult to, navigate through everything. But hopefully we're all good. I won't get confused because, for a second I thought I posted the wrong one. I thought I'd watched the wrong one. That's a better way to say it, because, I thought I watched episode 4 instead of episode 3 last time. Bushwhacked, but it was the right one, and this one is I think it's Shindig. Yeah, this is Shindig. So I'm assuming we're gonna have a Shindig, with the whole crew, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Obviously last episode, the whole reverse thing, we explored the ship, and it seemed like the Reavers had, pretty much cleared out the whole ship. They pretty much killed everyone, and yeah, it was really, really dark, and, that's just how it was. It wasn't, I don't know, I feel like, my reaction wasn't that great to that one, but, I don't know, the episode wasn't the greatest thing ever. I wasn't a massive fan of that episode, but I'm sure this one is gonna be good. I still enjoyed it. I just feel like it wasn't as good as the first two. Obviously the first one I'm not even gonna compare it, because that was pretty much a movie. The second one, I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed the train job, but I don't know, that one didn't really hit with me. The whole Simon stuff was good. When they were trying to, when Simon thought they were trying to, take River away from him, that conflict was great. I thought that was great, and, that's gonna be interesting for sure. In the future, maybe, when they try to do something like that, he's gonna be, obviously, he's gonna be really worried and just, anxious about that, because, he obviously cares a lot about River, and, just in general, it's been really interesting. I think the characters have been the best part of the show. I mean, in my opinion, that's been the elements of the show that is just really interesting to me, and, it's gonna be interesting with Jane as well, because, obviously, I think it was in episode 1, actually, he was really close to betraying everyone, and, well, not everyone, but, Mal. He was close to betraying Mal, but, he didn't end up going through with it, and, at the end of the episode, obviously, Mal's kind of just telling him, he can tell whenever he's trying to betray him and everything, and, he is always watching everyone. I mean, there's a reason why he, forges, and, he's done that multiple times. But yeah, he's a great character. I think he's changed a lot. I think we got the flashback in episode 1. I think that was also in episode 1 where, it was back to the war, and, he pretty much, I forgot what character he was saying it to, but he pretty much said, we're not gonna die, we're too pretty to die. So, that kind of, brought out his faith, you know what I mean? And, that was interesting to see. We haven't really got that since then. It seems like he's changed quite a lot. But at the same time, he's kind of, in a way, stayed the same as well. And, it's going to be interesting. Kaylee's a great character as well. I really enjoyed everything that they've done with her. Obviously, Simon's probably my favorite character. Zoe's been great, but, in my opinion, she hasn't stood out too much to me, Same with Hope. I think it's Hoban, right? It's Hoban or Hoban. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Hoban. Obviously, they're gonna refer to him in this episode, so I'm sure I'll hear it again. But that moment in episode, I think it was episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. I think that was the standout moment in episode 3. That was the one moment where, that really just brought the episode together. And, that was super badass from him. That was awesome how he, pretty much made a U-turn and just, that line was great too, where he was like, he was acting all scared, and then, he reminded everyone that he's the pilot and there's no reason to be scared. So, yeah, it's time for Shindig. I don't know what else to say, but I'm definitely excited, and yeah, here we go. It's been a while. Like I said, it's May 28th when I'm recording this. I think I did episode 3. I don't even know. I mean, probably the first week of May, somewhere around there. So it's been a very long time. But yeah, here we go. Let's check out episode 4 in 3, 2, 1, and play.
Wouldn't hardly have to convert the ship even. 6 in the corner. Stronger locks, thicker doors, keep everybody where they're supposed to be. Don't even need more rations. Hey! Way!
Alright. You got a pool game going on here?
You made money, huh? Hand over fist, my friend. Water planets need labor, terraforming crews got a prodigious death rate.
Labor, you mean, slaves?
Well, they wasn't volunteers for damn sure.
Is that why you didn't have to lay in more rations?
I didn't hear no complaints.
How much money? Lots?
There's a chance you might want to head back to the ship.
I'm all right. This is entertaining, actually.
Yeah? What's entertaining?
I like watching the game. As with other situations, the key seems to be giving Jane a heavy stick and standing back.
Oh yeah. Pretty competitive game, it
Still.
seems like.
Might have to clear out before too much longer. Seems there's a thief about.
Thief?
Oh really?
Took this right off them. And they earned that with the sweat of their slave trading brows.
Now.
Oh, terrible shame. Of course, they won't discover it till they go order their next round of drinks.
Way.
Good drinker, that one.
Oh, here we go. Hey, you did say you might want to, get out of here. He did warn you. I see. They're all super great. I don't even know who the best fighter is. Probably Kelly. She's been super badass, but all of them are great.
Lovely place, I told my friends.
Jesus. I think I mentioned in the last video, but these two that we just got, they're super familiar. I've definitely seen them in something else. I can't think of what it is, but they're super familiar.
There's no place I can be since I found serenity. You can't take the sky from me.
Here we go, back on
Think we
Serenity.
clear out of Santo in a hurry?
Seems to me we do that a lot. Heard tell though, I'm gonna stay a while on Persephone.
Shiny?
Yeah? How'd you get land crazy that long in port?
Probably. But I've been staying a long while now, and change is good.
Well, ain't that a joyful sight?
Gotta love a sunset.
Starting to get familiar too, like a second home.
Persephone ain't home. Too many people we need to avoid. Resupply, look for work, move along. Sniff the air, we don't kiss the dirt.
Wasn't planning on the dirt kissing, sir.
I wouldn't stand for it anyway, Captain. Jealous man like me.
Closing in.
Planet's coming up on Mike fast.
That's just cause I'm going down too quick. Likely crash and kill us all.
Well, that happens. Let me know.
Okay. Whoa. No, we're good. We're good. It's okay.
I understand your time on our planet is limited, and if you've selected my proposal to here, then the honor you do me flatters my honor. And I hope...
Now there's the smile made of sunlight.
Atherton, how wonderful to see you.
Did you get my message? I was extra appealing.
What a flattering invitation. I had no idea I was arriving in time for the social event of the season.
So, you'll accompany me? I ask, heart in my throat. There's a certain offer I'm still waiting to hear about.
Yes, I imagine there is. I'm delighted to say I'll be there. Now, I'm sorry, Atherton, I have to run.
No, please, I understand. I'll see you soon, Barbie.
All right.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Morning. We're downing in case Wash don't kill us all. Local time's gonna be in the AM, 10 or so.
Yes, I saw that.
Any complaints? Atherton Wing. Yeah, he's a regular, ain't he?
I've seen him before.
Oh, I never did. Not what I pictured. Young. Must be rich, too. Afford your range.
Probably.
I suppose. He has engaged me for several days.
Days. Boy must have stamina.
He does.
Well, fine. Is he letting you out at all?
Actually, we're attending a ball tomorrow night.
Tell
Oh,
me,
that's nice.
do all the men there pay for their dates or just young rich ones with stamina?
Most of the women there will not be companions, if that's what you're asking. Perhaps the other men couldn't attract one.
Wow.
It sounds like the finest party I can imagine getting paid to go to.
I don't suppose you'd find it up the standards of your outings. More conversation and somewhat less petty theft and getting hit with pool cues.
Oh.
I understand if you need to go prepare for that it's 10 in the morning issue.
Yeah, better go do that, because I think this is more of an evening look.
Look at the pretties!
What am I looking at? The girls or the clothes?
The girls, the clothes.
Hey, look at the fluffy one.
Too much foofara. If I'm gonna wear a dress, I want something with some slink.
You want a slinky dress? I can buy you a slinky dress. Captain, can I have money for a slinky dress?
I'll chip in.
I can hurt you.
The only place I've seen something so nice is some of the things Inara has.
Well, we best be moving.
I think she needs all that stuff. Life she
Yes.
leads.
Well,
And I was the only one who's not
Sometimes
really
customs
amused
fire
by
things,
anything
you know,
like
some
that.
real rich men.
Come on, these ain't feathers I'm told to carry, you know?
I like the ruffles. Nora gets to wear whatever she wants.
What are you gonna do in that rig? Bounce around the engine room? You're like a sheep walking on its hind legs.
See you on the ship, Captain.
I went a little too far.
Is she mad or something?
Badger!
Captain Reynolds. Heard you was in town. Thought we might have a bit of a sit down.
Prefer a bit of a piss off.
I'm very sorry. Did I give you the impression I was asking?
Seems to me the last time there was a chance for a little palaver, we were all manner of unwelcome.
This ain't bad. There's a trick to it. Wood alcohol.
Now we're favored guests. Treated to the finest in beverages that make you blind. So what is it you need?
Good, man. There's a local by the name of Warwick Harrow. Got some property he wants to sell off planet. Fetch a higher price.
The local powers won't let him sell off-world.
It's a conundrum. What my man Harrow needs himself is a smuggler willing to cut you in on.
Why me? You have access to ships. You could do it yourself.
Why deal with me direct? It's taking an irrational dislike.
What happened? Is he your faith?
He's a quality gent. Nose in the air like he never won Guapi. Don't find me respectable, but you, I think, have got a chance.
You backed out of a deal last time. Left us hanging.
Hurt our feelings.
You recall why that took place?
Had a problem with your attitude, is why. Felt you was... what's the word?
Pretentious?
Exactly. You think you're better than other people.
Just the ones I'm better than. And now I'm thinking that very quality is the one you're placing value on today.
I place value on the fact that the stick up your pigoo is about as large as the one the Harrow's got.
How would you even set up a meet? That won't deal with you.
No place it'll be. Safe place. Using some new tech gun scans. High class, too. Wouldn't let me in there. You might slip in. Of course, you couldn't buy an invite with a diamond the size of a testicle. I got my hands on a couple. Of invites. You want this meeting or not?
Colonel Cyrus Munson and escort. William and Lady Cortland. Atherton Wing and Inara Sarah.
I'm assuming this is the,
Roberta,
this is
it's been
why the name of the episode is called Shindig.
老朋友，你看起来很有精神。
Half the men in this room wish you were on their arm tonight.
Only half. I must be losing my undefinable allure.
Oh, it's not that undefinable. All of them wish they were in your bed.
I'm looking for the boy with the shimmer one.
Oh, she blushes. Not many in your line of work do that. You are a very singular woman. And I find I admire you more and more. Kaylee! Kaylee!
Not speaking to you, Captain.
Got no need to speak. Come on, got a job for you.
Man, now their whole relationship is complicated because of
Trying to offer you something, you know.
saying something that he
A
shouldn't
life.
have.
If you want it.
Atherton.
You can live here on Persephone as my personal companion.
You're a generous man.
That is not a yes.
It's not a no either. You look gorgeous, dear.
You belong here, Inara. Not on that flying piece of gossa. You see that, don't you?
Atherton, language.
What? Piece of gossa? But it is a piece of gossa. Miss Kay Winnett, Lee Fry, and escort.
Kaylee?
Wow. So this was the job. Hey. Wow.
Oh, Gossa.
Man, of course, Mel had to, you know, he had to be here. Can't just let enjoy something.
Does this seem kind of tight?
Shows off your backside. Did you see the chandelier? It's hovering.
What's the point of that, I wonder?
Oh, mangoes.
I mean, I see how they did it. I just ain't getting the why.
These girls have the most beautiful dresses. And so do I. How about that?
Yeah, well, just be careful. We cheated Badger out of good money to buy that frippery. And you're supposed to make me look respected.
Yes, sir, Captain Tight Pants.
Okay, I'm looking for our guy, Harrow.
And Inara. We should look for her, right? Just to say hello at her.
Yeah, if we see her. I think she's wearing gold. Okay, help me find our man. Supposed to be older, kind of stocky, wears a red sash, crossways.
Why does he do that?
Maybe he won the Miss Persephone pageant. Just help me look.
Is that him?
That's the buffet table.
Well, how can we be sure? Unless we question it.
Fine, don't make yourself sick.
Shake, Captain.
Tee up, gentlemen. Dishes.
Dishes. Could do with less of them. Garbage.
Tall card. Plum. Plums are tall.
I'll take 2.
2. No tall card claim.
Speaking of garbage, I'll take 3.
3. Dealer forced to claim the tall.
What do you suppose the captain and Kaylee are doing now? Septic vac.
Keeping stakes up. The place made of solid money like it's anything. I fold.
Me too. Tall cards around my neck like a weight.
Take it, Shepard.
That's a nice pile of things I don't have to do.
The ones that take you. They're the ones that reach in and do it.
Her? Hurt? Better see to her. It's a bad habit for a fugitive. Now do that in public, get herself hauled off.
And the fans go everywhere. And when you brush
She didn't harm much. We'll have a few mystery meals.
sometimes it's okay. And
it's okay.
They come.
So are we gonna play cards or screw around?
Man, yeah, come on, redo him.
I thought you wanted to spend more time off shift this visit.
Out there, it seems like it's all fancy parties. I like our party better. The dress code's easier, and I know all the steps.
I'd say you do it that. Oh.
Don't fall asleep now. Sleepiness is weakness of character. Ask anyone.
It is not.
You're acting captain. Know what happens you fall asleep now?
Jane slits my throat and takes over.
That's right.
And we can't stop it.
Well, I wash my hands of it. It's a hopeless case. I'll read a nice poem at the funeral, something with imagery.
You could lock the door and keep the power-hungry maniac at bay.
I know, I'm starting to like this poetry idea now. Here lies my beloved Zoe, my autumn flower. Somewhat less attractive now that she's all corpseified and gross.
Love those still always.
Aren't they something? They're like butterflies or little pieces of wrapping paper blowing around. Hello. Have we been introduced? Oh,
No.
I'm Kaylee Banning, and this is Dester, Cabot, and Zell. Don't you just love this party? Everything's so fancy, and there's some kind of hot cheese over there.
It's not as good as last year.
Oh, really? What they have last year?
Standards.
Who made your dress, Kaylee? Oh, do you like it? When I saw the ruffles, I just couldn't resist. You ought to say to your girl. Shamu? Your girl. She's not very good. She made you a dress that looks like you bought it in a store. Oh. I didn't know.
Why, Banning Miller, what a vision you are in your fine dress. It must have taken a dozen slaves a dozen days to get you into that getup. Of course, your daddy tells me it takes the space of a schoolboy's wink to get you out of it again. Forgive my rudeness. I cannot abide useless people.
Oh, no. No, thank you very much. Beg pardon, but would you be Miss Warwick Harrow?
Sir, Warwick Harrow. The sash.
The sash.
It indicates lordhood.
And it's doing a great job. Sir, my name's Malcolm Reynolds. I captain a ship named Serenity. I mention this because I've been led to understand you want to move some property off-world. Some property you want to move off-world discreetly.
You're mistaken, sir. I'm an honest man.
It seems to me there's nothing dishonest about getting your goods to people who need them.
Whom do you represent?
Represent isn't exactly the...
Don't waste my time.
A fella called Badger.
I know him. And I think he's a psychotic lowlife.
And I think calling him that is an insult to the psychotic low-life community. But the deal is solved.
I would have agreed,
Mr.
but
Warwick, I know you from the club.
Captain, this is Atherton Wing. Atherton, Captain Mal Reynolds.
Pleased to meet you. Hi, Nora. Didn't realize you were going to this party.
It's the only party.
And I can see why. How about that floating chandelier? Almost outshines our girl here. Ath. Can I call you Ath? Anara has spoken of you to me. She made a point of your generosity. Given that, I'm sure you won't mind if I ask Anara the favor of a dance.
Of course.
Yep.
You're a brave man.
I know it's mine.
This dance I think I actually know.
Why are you here?
Business, same as you.
Yep.
I was talking to a contact about a smuggling job, and you came over to me.
You were staring at me.
I saw you, is all. You stand out.
We do.
In this company, Captain, I believe you're the one who stands out.
Well, then, maybe I just want to see a professional at work. Is this the hardest part, would you say, or does that come later?
You have no call to try to make me ashamed of my job. What I do is legal. And how's that smuggling coming?
My work's illegal, but at least it's honest.
What?
Well, there's the lie of it. That man parading you around in his arm as if he actually won you. As if he loves you, and everyone here going along with it.
These people like me, and I like them. I like Atherton too, by the way.
Well, sure. What's not to like? I'm liable to sleep with him myself.
And he likes me whether you see it or not.
Of course.
He's made me an offer. You may think he doesn't honor me, but he wants me to live here. I'd be his personal companion. I could belong here. Call me pretentious, but there is some appeal in that.
So you can't blame her for thinking
Got a
that
call
way.
to stop you. You got the right to a decent life.
I see Kaylee's here.
Cried Cinderella tears. You should have seen her when I told her she could have that layer cake she's wearing.
I think she looks adorable.
Yeah, but I never said it.
I'm not saying the 8004 is hard to repair, it just ain't worth it.
It's a fine machine. You just keep it tuned.
Cyber's sure the extenders ain't braced.
I've been telling them to buy an 8010 for years.
Those tenders snap off, no matter how good the engine's cycling.
Miss Kaylee, I wonder if I could request...
Wait a minute, let her talk. She's talking.
By the way, the 8010's the same machine. They just changed the plating. Hope no one noticed.
Possible you were right. This ain't my kind of party. Oh, now. Watch yourself. No need for hands-on.
Excuse me, she's not here with you, Captain. She's mine.
Yours. Now, she don't belong to nobody.
Money changed hands, which makes her mine
It
tonight.
was
No
not-
matter how you dress her up, she's
Look how. Oh wow! I was just about to say that the party got real tense right away.
Turns out this is my kind of party. What, man?
Now it is. Fucking hell.
Accept.
That's great. What?
There has been a challenge.
I hope you're prepared, Captain.
Are you all talking about a fight?
No,
it's fine. Let's
that's
get
not
out
what
of
they're
here.
talking about.
Fist fight now.
The
Where is
duel
it?
will be met tomorrow morning at Cadre Pond.
Oh, why wait? Where's that guard? He collected a whole mess of pistols.
If you require it, any gentleman here can give you use of a sword.
Use of a sword?
Whoa. Oh, now it's all real. All right.
I'm not rightly sure. What's going on?
All right.
Well, first off, you'll be put up in lodgings for the night so you don't disappear.
Okay.
I wouldn't blame you, incidentally. Wing may be a spoiled dandy, but he's an expert swordsman. He's killed a dozen men with a long blade.
Oh well, that's great.
You're the only one who gave him a reason.
Wow.
This is a
You had,
joke.
he had no idea what he got himself into.
I'll take on the job.
He fights if you refuse.
Inara, come with me, please.
Now, you taking on this job, being my second, does this mean we're in business?
It means you're in mortal danger.
Oh yeah.
But you must
You're
have
in trouble.
Atherton's face, and that has endeared you to me somewhat. You might even give him a fight before he guts you.
Yeah.
Inara!
Probably. I mean, smell.
Up until the punching. It's a real nice party.
Yeah, it was going so great, wasn't it? Had to do that.
The captain's gone and got himself in trouble.
A duel?
With swords?
Yep.
The captain's a good fighter. He must know how to handle a sword.
I think he knows which end to hold.
All right, so we just need to figure out how to get him out of there.
We have until the morning, correct?
Yep.
You know what
Tomorrow
lodging
morning.
he's in?
No. This is embarrassing. Some of you seem to be misapprehending my purpose in being here.
You're here to make sure that we don't do what these men are keen on doing.
Penny for the smart lady. Persephone's my home. I got to do business with the people here. I don't want it known I brought someone in, caused this kind of ruckus. We'll just settle in
Makes sense.
until this blows over, one way or the other.
Jane, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Hi.
That's why.
What are you doing here?
Atherton's a heavy sleeper night before a big day. You know, he's got the killing you in the morning, then a haircut later.
Such a comfort, having friends visit a time like this.
I know the accommodations would be nice. Atherton doesn't skimp.
I don't suppose I like being kept by him as much as others do. So, how come you're still attached to him?
Because it's my decision, not yours.
Thought he made it pretty clear he's got no regard for you.
You did manage to push him into saying something, yes. Made a nice justification for the punch.
He insulted you. I hit him. Seemed like the thing to do. Why'd this get so complicated?
Well, it's about to get simpler. There's a back door. The desk clerk is on alert. He'll let us out.
Whoa, I'm not running off. I don't know what you got in your head. I didn't do this.
You know
because
he's
I got
doubling
to.
down.
I
Are you
actually thought I
serious?
was defending your honor, and I never back down from a fight.
Yes, you do. You do all the time.
Well, yeah, but I'm not backing down from this one.
He's an expert
Of course you're
swordsman,
not.
Val. You had trouble with the pillar. How will your death help my honor?
See, I plan on having it be his death. That's why I need lessons. I figure you know how, being such an educated woman and all.
I mean, obviously he's gonna.
He said not to do anything.
I don't think. I mean, he's not gonna die.
He'll join us
now.
after he wins the duel.
So I guess he's
Yeah, what
gonna
if
win
you
the
don't
duel,
win?
but
Doesn't hurt to have
I don't see him winning the
contingency
duel.
plan, Kelly.
So,
I'm thinking.
but I also
Since
don't see
we're
him
unarmed,
backing out. I mean, it's
we
not in
should
this
take them
character,
by
obviously,
surprise.
to back out, but
All at once.
Not necessarily. You can lure one or two of them away. Say infirmary. Take him out. Be on Badger before he knows what happens.
Only if his attention's elsewhere. What we need's diversion. I say
man,
so
the
we
way
get
he
naked.
described him,
Nope. I could get naked.
ooh, that's not good. Yeah, that's a good point. That's not good at all.
River, you can't be here. Come on.
Fall. Fall!
Please. Who's that then?
Here, look at me. What's your story, love?
Just a passenger.
Yeah? Why don't you talk? She's got a secret.
No, I'm.
Sure. I got a secret. More than one. Don't seem likely I'd tell him to you. Now do it. Anyone off Titan Colony knows better than to talk to strangers. You're talking about enough for both of us, though, ain't you? Known a dozen like you. Skipped off home early, monograph jobs here and there. Spent some time in the lockdown, but less than you claim. Now you what? Petty thief with delusions of standing? Sad little king of a sad little hill.
Nice to see someone from the old homestead.
Put him in his place.
Call me if anyone interesting shows up.
I like that.
That there. Exactly the kind of diversion we could have used.
Attack.
Man. I bet Simon's so proud. Yeah.
How did I avoid that?
By being fast like a freak?
No. Because you always attack the same way.
Yep.
Swinging from the shoulder like you're chopping wood. You have to thrust with the point sometimes, or swing from the elbow.
Swinging from the shoulder feels stronger.
It's also slower, Mal. You don't need strength as much as speed. We're fragile creatures. It takes less
It's a
than a
good point.
pound of pressure to cut skin.
You know that? They teach you that in Horror Academy?
You have a strange sense of nobility, Captain. You'll lay a man out for implying I'm a whore, but you keep calling me one to my face.
I might not show respect to your job, but he didn't respect you. That's the difference. Inara, he doesn't even see you.
Well, I guess death will solve the issue to everyone's satisfaction.
This Jabunda duel is the result of the rules of your society, not mine.
You are always breaking the rules, no matter what society you're in. You don't get along with ordinary criminals either, which is why you are constantly getting in trouble.
You think following the rules will buy you a nice life, even if the rules make you a slave. Don't take his offer.
What?
Don't do it. Just in the case that it happens, it means he's a fellow killed me. And I don't like fellows that killed me, not in general. I said before that I don't have call to stop you, and that's true. Anyways, don't.
Need to get back. He'll be up early.
Right. He's got that big day.
Here we are.
Let's be careful, Ath.
Hey,
These
all
things are
right.
sharp.
All right, Mel.
He thinks he's doing well, doesn't he?
He's been toyed with.
Yeah, no, you can tell he's not even trying. Ooh. Ooh, see, now he's mindlessly swinging, and that's not gonna end well.
What's he doing?
It's all fall for that.
Ooh.
This isn't going to take long, is it?
Ooh.
We're coming up on the end of this. You might not want to watch.
Atherton, wait. I'll stay here. Exclusive to you, just let him live.
Ooh. He just couldn't bear to lose.
You have to finish it, lad.
You know, is he actually...
You have to finish it. For a man to lay beaten and yet breathing, it makes him a coward.
It's humiliation.
Sure. It would be humiliating. Having to lie there while the better man refuses to spill your blood. Mercy is the mark of a great man. Guess I'm just a good man. Well, I'm all right.
Wow.
Inara? Inara!
You've lost her, lad. Be gracious.
Yep.
You set this up, whore. After I bought and paid for you. I should have uglied you up so no one else would want you.
Jesus.
See how I'm not punching him? I think I've grown.
Well, get ready to starve.
you never work again.
Actually, that's not how it works. You see, you've earned yourself a black mark in the client registry. No companion is going to contract with you ever again.
There you go.
You'll have to rely on your winning personality to get women. God help you. You didn't have to wound that man.
Yeah, I know. It was just funny.
You willing to fight that hard to protect
and
my property? I'll
it
have it
felt
in your
right.
hold before midnight.
Mighty fine shindig.
But it really was a fun Shindig. Alright, so
Doc's filling the shepherd in on the plan.
he's gonna
We're ready to move on your signal.
leave, but I have a feeling he's gonna...
Did you
I
ever
don't know.
see such a lazy crew?
It's Captain.
Because he's obviously interested in River now. But I guess, yeah, he'll just leave. He kinda has to.
You get us a
leave.
deal? I got a deal. Now get off my ship.
Yep.
It's all very much for a lovely night then.
Are you badly hurt?
Yeah.
We
Pretty
was
bad.
just about to spring into action, Captain. Complicated escape and rescue op.
I was gonna watch. It was very exciting.
Nice. Is that how we ended? Oh, okay, not yet.
Thank you for the wine. It's very fresh.
To Kaylee and her inter-engine fermentation system.
Are you in pain?
Absolutely. I got stabbed, you know, right here.
I saw.
Don't care much for fancy parties. Too rough.
It wasn't entirely a disaster.
I got stabbed right here.
You also lined up exciting new crime.
It's good to have cargo. Makes us a target for every other scavenger out there, of course, but sometimes that's fun too.
I am grateful, you know, for the ill-conceived and high-handed attempt to defend my honor, although I didn't want you to.
Gracious as that is, as I look back, probably should have stayed out of your world.
My world, if it is that. I wasn't gonna stay, you know.
Yeah? Why's that?
Oh, someone needs to keep Kaylee out of trouble. And all my things are here.
Yep.
Besides, why would I want to leave Serenity?
Can't think of a reason.
That's exactly why. Nice. It's interesting, right? Because you could always, I don't know, you can almost, you know, compare that to when Jane was, you know, going to, you know, betray him and everything, but he decided not to because of, you know, how great of a captain Mal is, you know what I mean? And I think it all honestly leads back to that. You know, it leads back to him just being a great captain, and you know that's the reason why all of them have trust in him, and you know, they just, no matter what, they fully trust him to make the right decisions. And you know, they might have doubts, you know, like I said, you know, Jane thought about it, you know, and Nara thought about it, but at the end of the day, you know, they're not gonna leave Serenity, you know what I mean? There's so many reasons for them to stay. There's way more reasons for them to stay compared to reasons for them to leave, you know what I mean? Like Inara said, you know, taking care of Kaylee. For Jane, it could be, I mean, you know, it could be a multitude of reasons for him, but, you know, there's many reasons for each of them to stay, and, you know, there's, you know, throughout their time, you know, they've had, you know, many things that they can cherish, and, you know, that's the reason that they're all still here. And, you know, obviously Simon and River were also close to, you know, not being here with us many times, but, you know, luckily they're here. And, you know, even Mal was the, you know, one that offered it to Simon, and obviously he couldn't refuse that. But yeah, that was a great episode, you know, really intriguing. You know, I think, like I said, you know, I forgot the guy's name, but, you know, obviously he knows about River now, and just in general, you know, slowly more and more people are finding out about River, which, you know, it's not great, you know, obviously it's not ideal for that information, you know, to spread, and, you know, obviously, ideally, that would not be the case, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's pretty difficult to completely hide her from everyone, you know, it was gonna happen. Luckily, you know, she managed to, you know, put him in his place. That was a great scene as well. But I think the highlight of this episode was the Inara and Mal stuff. You know, I think those two have been a great, you know, pair in this series, throughout the series. You know, I think their interactions have been great, and, you know, I think this episode, you know, it really just, you know, showed the nuance, you know what I mean, to their relationship, you know, specifically, you know, Mal, you know, not really, you know, saying the nicest things to her, and, you know, not really, you know, I mean, repeatedly, you know, calling her a whore and things like that, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, he does care about her, and, you know, she cares about him as well, you know. She was the one who pretty much saved his life, you know. If she didn't interfere, you know, and said that she'll leave Serenity, you know, Mal wouldn't have been able to win the duel. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, they have each other's backs. Like Mal said, you know, he might not be a fan of her profession, but, you know, he still, you know, cares for her, and, you know, wants to make sure that she's good, and, you know, if that means beating someone in a duel, you know, so be it. Also, the party was great, you know, until obviously Mal decided to be Mal, and, you know, he pretty much made it his own party. But yeah, it was a great Shindig, you know. I appreciate how much, you know, Kaylee enjoyed it, you know. And she's never gonna forget about that dress as well, you know. I think it looked great. I mean, obviously, yeah, I do agree with you know, that woman that, you know, said that it looks like she bought it, but, you know, it still looks great, you know. That doesn't mean that it doesn't look good on her, you know. It still looked great. And yeah, everyone else was kind of, you know, not really too, you know, didn't really have too big of a role in this episode. I mean, you know, Shepard, Simon, and Jane were, you know, playing cards, you know, pretty much deciding who, you know, who's gonna take care of the responsibilities, you know, dishes and things like that. And then that was an interesting scene as well with River, you know, just struggling to, you know, contain herself still, but she's doing better, you know. It does seem like she's definitely feeling better, and, you know, it's definitely good to see. I think Simon's doing a great job for sure, you know, keeping her calm and, you know, just in general, he's doing a great job taking care of her. But yeah, those three didn't really, and Zoe, of course, Zoe and Hoban, you know, they were literally, you know, doing their own thing. They kind of just, you know, enjoyed themselves. But, you know, this was definitely a Mel and an R episode with a little bit of Kaylee as well. But it was super enjoyable, you know. Maybe the best episode. I mean, like I said, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, count it against the first episode, because that one was obviously super long. So, you know, it's not really, you know, fair to compare like that. But, you know, I think this was probably the best episode. I mean, I really enjoyed it. You know, like I said, you know, I go on these, you know, long stretches of not saying anything, but, you know, I just feel like that's gonna be something that happens during the show. You know, that's just how it is. You know, obviously, preferably, I would not. I don't like, you know, just, you know, staying silent for a long period of time. But, you know, if there's nothing to say, I'm not gonna say anything. But I think, you know, in the discussions after the episode, you know, that's where I could kind of get my thoughts out, and, you know, I can articulate my thoughts really well. But, you know, in the moment, I'm kind of just, you know, taking in the episode. But I do try to, of course, you know, add as much of my thoughts and commentary as I can, because, you know, obviously then it's not even, you know, considered a reaction. You know, there's no point in me, you know, sitting there and not saying anything. But, you know, this isn't a norm, though. You know, this is only with this series. You know, I don't know if it's because it's a live action series. You know, obviously it's the first one, and at the time of recording, it's the only one I've done. So, you know, maybe it's a live action thing. You know, maybe during live action series, I'm just not gonna have a lot to say, and that's perfectly fine. You know, that's just how it is. But yeah, I can't wait for next time. You know, yeah, I'm still waiting. You know, maybe for, you know, Zoe and Hoban episode. We obviously kind of got the Jen episode. You know, that was enjoyable. We've gotten a ton of Simon and River stuff. We've gotten Kaylee stuff as well. Pretty much all that's left is some Zoe and Hoban stuff. Oh, Shepard, yeah, Shepard as well. I feel like we got a decent amount of focus on him, but, you know, definitely not an entire episode, of course. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we already know a lot about him, and, you know, I really like him as well. You know, he's a great character. You know, really, obviously he's the wise one. You know what I mean? He's the oldest. You know, he's the wisest, and, you know, he is really helpful. You know what I mean? When we need to just calm down and, you know, make the right decision, he's always there, and, you know, he's important to have. You know what I mean? He's really important to have on the ship. You know, with the gang. And yeah, great episode. Don't think I have anything else to say. I'm excited for next time, and yeah, it's gonna be great. So, oh yeah, one more thing. They seem to be, you know, speaking at times. They seem to be speaking a different language, and, you know, I haven't mentioned that, but throughout the series, they have been, you know, here and there, you know, they've been speaking a different language. But, you know, unfortunately, I haven't been able to, you know, clearly tell what the language is. But I'm sure we'll, you know, learn what it is. But I don't know. It's kind of difficult. You know, it's really difficult to tell. But, you know, that's another interesting thing. You know, I'm excited to learn about that. You know, I'm interested in that for sure. You know, that's been really interesting. I think Kaylee in this episode, you know, she was speaking that language as well. But, yeah, you know, it was also great to, you know, see. I mean, it wasn't great, but, you know, it was interesting to see, you know, how Mel pretty much, you know, gave Kaylee the task of, you know, going there. And, you know, obviously we needed to go there because we needed to talk to that that guy and, you know, just ask a few things, and I guess that didn't really, nothing really, you know, came to fruition there because, you know, we obviously got interrupted by, you know, and, was it Atherton? It was Atherton, right? Yeah, I think so. So nothing really formed there. I'm interested to see if anything happens there. I don't think so, though. You know, I think it kind of just, you know, fell through. Unless I'm forgetting something, but I don't think. I mean, they were discussing it and everything. You know, him and Mel, but then, you know, Inara and Atherton, you know, yeah, they were the ones who came to them, and then, you know, the whole the whole, you know, fight happened for a second, and then that's it. That's all I have to say. We're at over an hour, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.